Hey, Sheldon, I wonder if you just start off with the status of Austin Matthews, whether it's official that he's on COVID protocol or got test results back, that sort of thing.
Yeah, his PCR today came back negative, actually. So he's held out today for precaution just to await further results tomorrow. So we'll have to wait on that. But at this point, he's not ruled out for tomorrow's game.
So you said he is ruled out for tomorrow's game or
Yes,
not?
he is not ruled out for tomorrow's game. We'll have to await the results.
All right, thanks.
Next up, we'll go to Terry Koshan, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Terry.
Hey, Sheldon, I guess just following Kevin there, Andre Kasha not practicing today. His status?
Yeah, not COVID related in any way. He tweaked something in the gym actually before practice, so he's going to be day to day. Just have to see how he responds tomorrow.
What are you expecting tomorrow night from an Oilers group that's hurting right now? Struggling.
You're gonna expect a group with lots of urgency and I've been watching some of the games. They've been playing well. They're just looking for a break and a bounce to go their way. They haven't gotten the results, so it's going to be on us to manage the fact that they're going to be hungry to push to get control of the game and all those kind of things. It's really not unlike when we played them in Edmonton. They were going through a similar situation at that time, and we had to do it on the road, and now we'll have to do it at home.
Thanks.
We'll go back to Kevin McGran, Toronto Star. Go ahead, Kevin.
Any thoughts on facing Zach Hyman and what he brings to that team, because he wasn't there the game in Edmonton?
Yeah, I don't have any real thoughts on it other than he's a good player, makes them a better team when he's in the lineup for sure. That's really it. I mean, obviously Zach is a guy that gave a lot to this organization, and he was a very well liked guy for good reasons because of the effort that he put in, the type of person that he is. On that side of it, it was tough to see him go, but now he's on the other side, obviously coming back, and now he's just a player you have to be aware of on the other side of it.
I know none of this is ideal, but you have gotten a great deal of practice time in. As a coach, have you sort of gotten the most out of it? Have you enjoyed that aspect of it for your team?
I have, but it's been interesting. It's been a different challenge that I haven't really faced a lot of the training camp type settings as a coach here mid-season, just making sure that we are addressing the things that we feel we need to address, but at the same time providing enough, variety and giving the guys enough to keep them engaged as we go through these long stretches of practices. I mean, they're certainly hungry to play games. Yeah, that's the balance, right? Like you want practice time when the season schedule's really busy. You want it to settle, and then gets to a point where the players like, okay, uncle, enough practice. Let's get playing here. So it's on us as coaches to manage that. So that's been interesting, but it's certainly something we think as now that we've got most of our players here back up and running, and we've managed that part of it. In terms of not overdoing it with practice time and what we're doing on the ice, just because you've got guys coming off of COVID and you're, a long period of time not skating. We feel like we've got to the point here now we're ready to, get this regular rhythm here with games upcoming.
We'll take two more here. We'll go to Jonas Siegel with The Athletic. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, Sheldon, do you think that the break here can act as kind of a reset for Justin Hall and maybe others?
Yeah, I think for our entire team, you have no choice but to look at it as a reset. It's not just if you're a guy that maybe has room to grow and improve in their play. Even if you're a guy that was rolling and going really well, I mean, you've had a big break and a big pause here now. You've got to reestablish that. So certainly you're coming from a different place. Obviously, if things were going really well, you're coming back confident, and you have this sort of expectation that it's just going to continue. Well, if that's your mindset, then you might be disappointed, So I think no matter what your situation is, you should be looking at this as a reset. We've talked about that as a team. And then ultimately it's just about reconnecting with what we do as a unit, not so much even the individual pieces, but how you fit within what we're trying to accomplish as a team. And the quicker we can get back to our team game, the better it'll be for everybody.
And last one here, we'll go back to Terry Koshan. Go ahead, Terry.
Sorry, Sheldon, just to be clear, given the importance of the practices and what you've been able to do on them, if Austin's good to go tomorrow, health-wise, it's good to get back in, having not practiced the last 48 hours. You're okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that'll be up to Austin and the medical team if that's the case. That's hypothetical at this point. We'll just wait on the results. We practice different things here today, preparing in the event that we wouldn't have Austin, just so that we're not caught off guard if that's the case, and we've used our time appropriately. If it's deemed that he's ready to play and able to play, we're confident he can just drop right in from a system standpoint and structure standpoint, and familiarity with his teammates and power play and such. But as for his health, that's out of my hands. They'll tell me whether or not he's available, and we'll go from there.
Is any word on Dean Schnuth?
Dean was confirmed positive.